Welcome to day 4 of the Colorado road trip. Today I'm in Mesa Verde National Park. There's a few things working against us. Obviously, coronavirus, which we want to be aware of and make sure that we're protecting those around us. There's also a massive fire warning here in southern Colorado, so they've actually closed trails to limit the fire risk. And apparently there's a potential rock slide, which they've closed more trails. So there's a total of 2 trails open here in the park. We're going to check out both of those along with quite a few overlooks. Even with those restrictions, we're going to see as much as we can, learn as much as possible, and enjoy this beautiful day. Let's go. Walking up to the square tower overlook. This is pretty cool. You saw yesterday's video, you saw the stone structures with some wood frame, and it's the same type of architecture. It's just in a cliff. How cool is that? Also, so far, only one here, which is pretty great. I know we're just getting started, but these buildings are so cool. Talk about the fire threat. It's interesting because every time I go through a former burn area, they have a sign up. This was the Long Mesa fire in 2002, and here's what it looks like today. We were just standing on that side of the canyon, and then over here we actually have a temple. So there's this sun temple that's up here on the top of the mesa, and we can go inside. We cannot go inside. things are starting to get serious. I have my hiking shirt on. I'm above Cliff Palace, which we just saw from the other side. I know we're not allowed to go into Cliff Palace, but people have their packs on. So I'm gonna go see where they're headed, and I'm gonna follow the crowd. I've made it to Soda Canyon Overlook. This is a 1.2-mile trail, one of only 2 trails open in the park today. So I expect it'll be very busy, but it should give us a really good view of Balcony House. The 2 most visited places are Cliff Palace and Balcony House. And Balcony House can only be seen on a tour or this hike, whereas Cliff Palace we saw at the Overlook. There's no tours today, but this should give us a good view. The back part of the trail is a loop, so there's 3 overlook spots, 1 for the Balcony House and 2 for the canyon. Teddy Roosevelt designated this park in 1906. To this day, it's the only cultural national park. If you think of all the other ones, they're geographically based. So just sticking with the Teddy Roosevelt theme, you have Yosemite, which he loved. He was really good friends with John Muir. And Yellowstone, where he used to roam around. So it's great to see that he saw the value here. This is further south than Teddy Roosevelt territory, but it is good to know that it's a national park. Made it to Spruce Tree House. The upper Paleoglyph trail is the only other trail that's open today. There is a lower section where you can see the petroglyphs, but not today. standing on top of one of the sandstone like edges and looking around. It's hard to tell what's natural and what was likely carved out by humans. If I look over here, to me it looks like there's a distinct line of hand and footholds that have been carved into the sandstone. I don't know what's exactly under me, but I can see this direction. There's actually like a washed out cave, and they're all along here. The park ranger at the entrance said that the upper section is the only bit open because resources are stretched thin, and if there was a fire, it would be too big of a strain to evacuate the people on the lower section. Which, from my research, the lower section of this hike is awesome. It's listed as moderate, but it looks like there's a lot of scrambling, some like canyons to squeeze through, but you get to see the Paleoglyphs, which is why it's named Paleoglyph Trail. So the upper bit, which I'm on, actually loops into the lower part. In about 1.2 miles, I expect to see a trail closed sign today. Right there you can see the trail as it goes down to the lower section. And then you can see it turn some corners over there and stuff and go through the canyon. I've really enjoyed exploring the houses of the ancestral Puebloans over the past couple days. Canyons of the Ancients was really cool. Check that out if you haven't already, to be that up close and personal was something I knew I wouldn't get today, but it was nice to see it yesterday. As much as I would have enjoyed going into Cliff Palace, it was really cool to get to take pictures of it without people down there. So not having tourists down there really made for better pictures, which is awesome. I enjoyed today at Mesa Verde so much. I can't imagine coming back and having a better experience, but I think I'm gonna have to come back to go through the cave dwellings. How cool are they? I'm gonna head back and check out Spruce Tree House one more time, but that really does it for me today at the park. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do so. We still have one more national park on this road trip. So, Sand Dunes National Park tomorrow. That means that I have a long drive tonight. Thank you for coming along with me today. I hope you enjoyed Mesa Verde. I hope that it inspired you to come see it. The ranger at the entrance gate said that they've only seen 50% of their normal crowds. So it is a good time to be here. back down the trail a little bit after that cactus shot, and things are fine.